there was a lot of people talking about this game and saying how great this game was. I was a little bit hesitant and skeptical of buying this game, but I bought it anyway. You already know it's Battlefield 3, and I just decided to buy that a few days ago. And I'm going to tell you what I think about this game and how it compares to MW3. Well, what I gotta say about Battlefield 3, it's a great game. Like I said, I like Battlefield 3. I think it's better than MW3 in my opinion, as of now. At least I'm enjoying the game a lot more. And there are a few reasons why I like Battlefield 3 better, and then there's going to be some reasons why I like Call of Duty better than Battlefield 3. So let's get started. So what's the advantage of Battlefield 3 over Modern Warfare 3? Well, first of all, dedicated servers. That's the one thing I think that MW3 is lacking that Battlefield 3 has. See, EA got dedicated servers that you can rent, whereas Call of Duty with Activision, there is no dedicated servers in this game. And with no dedicated servers, you're going to see a lot of lagging and stuff like that. Like with lag, that's where I think where Call of Duty is fucking up at. I'm sick of seeing lag in the game. I'm sick of seeing the game being halfway done. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though Call of Duty hasn't been worked on real well. It feels like, you know, it's broken. You know. Anyway, like with the lag, what I mean is you shoot at a guy, you put a whole clip in the guy, he doesn't die, but the guy could turn around and shoot you with 2 or 3 bullets and you're dead. That's the lag right there. I'm sick of lag and hit detection problems. Like while I was explaining that, it's like you're shooting a super soaker at this motherfucker. He's looking at you. It's like, nigga, that ain't shit. Let me show you something, motherfucker. Puts 2 bullets at you. You're dead. I'm sick of that. I don't want that shit no more. I want a real solid game. Whereas on Battlefield 3, you can shoot at each other and you're both killing each other at the same time. Now, I'm not going to say it hasn't happened for me on Call of Duty, because it has. But it's rare that that happens, you know. This game feels a lot more realistic. The maps are a lot bigger. The environments actually break down. You could cut through the fence. You could blow up concrete barriers. You can see rocks falling off of buildings and stuff like that. It actually feels more realistic, and that's what I like about Battlefield 3. Now, on Modern Warfare 3, what I like about Modern Warfare 3 better than Battlefield 3 is this. The maps are a little bit smaller, and it's more fast-paced of a game. And with that, you got perks and stuff like that, kill streaks. You see, that's fun. You know, this is more like an arcade game. That's what Call of Duty's like, and Battlefield's more like a war simulator. See, this is more for like simulation or feeling like you're in a real war, whereas this one is not so much as feeling like you're in a real war, but it's more of an arcade style and having fun. Now, with kill streaks and all that, that's good and stuff, but you know, the problem is this: people are talking about it promotes camping, and in a way I will agree with that. It do promote camping. You know, people sitting in the corner. There's people that'll tell you that you should run and gun in the game. And then there's people that'll say that there's a lot more campers on Battlefield 3 than there are on Call of Duty. In a way, and I will agree with that. Like, this is more of a war simulator. You're going to see more people on the ground sitting there. You know? Now, they'll say that you can't run and gun on Battlefield 3. Now, I'm going to tell you that's not true at all. You can run and gun on Battlefield 3. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's possible. You just got to know how to do it. You got to know where people are spawning and stuff like that. Okay? And they'll tell you that you should run and gun all the time in these games. You shouldn't really do that. Remember, it's still war games. They're both still war games. You're supposed to take cover. You're supposed to hide behind stuff. Can you imagine if you were really in a real war? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't promote camping. I don't really camp myself at all. I don't like sitting in one spot at all. I don't even use the perks Ghost or Second Chance on Call of Duty games. Anything like that. I don't use those perks. Or death streaks, whatever you like calling them. Anyway, with camping, I was talking about, like, if you're in a real war, you're not going to be running out in the open like a dickhead, alright? You're not. And that's what some of them people treat it like. They're probably treating it more like a real war. That's probably why they're hiding behind stuff. And then when you see kill streaks that blow you out of the damn sky, I would sit in the corner. I would. I'm not going to lie. Although I know it is a video game, I still run out there foolishly. But sometimes I kind of slow it down too, because I got to think about, you know, not getting killed and stuff like that. That's what people are worried about, the kill-death ratio. Maybe one of these people want to go out and do this in real life. I know I wanted to at one time. I'm just throwing that in there. But anyway, what do I think is a better game? Is it MW3 or is it Battlefield 3? My answer is going to be Battlefield 3 as of now. I'm actually liking this game. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, the environments are more realistic. It's more strategic. And another thing, the community. That's something I actually wanted to add it to. Like, the community on Battlefield 3 seems a lot more calmer than the community in MW3, or Call of Duty, I should say. Like, with Call of Duty, I experienced a lot of rage, a lot of racism, all that. I don't experience all that on Battlefield 3. Well, then again, I just got the game a few days ago, so I'm not going to know it as much. But, you know, I'm like, a lot of people rage over this game. It seems like this game's going to cause people to have health problems. You know, I could see that happening. Now, Call of Duty makes me too enraged. That's why I said I needed a break from it right now. That's why I'm starting to like Battlefield 3 a lot better. And more better gamers seem to play Battlefield 3 than Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty's a great game. It's still going to be one of my favorite games, but you know, it needs a break right now. And I hope that Black Ops 2 is a little better. And I hope they actually get dedicated servers. So Activision, if you're listening to your fan base or whatever, make sure your servers are better and get rid of the lag. Try to get rid of it as much as possible. Start making the game a lot more fair and a lot more realistic. Hopefully Treyarch does a good job at making Black Ops 2. Anyway, those were my thoughts. Like I said, both are great games. I'm preferring this one right now. Doesn't mean that I'm not liking Call of Duty at all. I still like it, but I just need a break from it right now. But anyway, if anybody wants to add me online, I'm on PSN and I'll inbox it to you, or just check out my YouTube page. It should tell you in the description or on my YouTube channel that, you know, my online name. I show it right there. Anyway, I'm Dre Bone 777 and I'm out. Peace.